Warriors! I got the tinfoil hat on today. We're going to need it, Warriors. You're going to need it. Or you're going to listen to me this time because I'm telling you not to believe a word I say. Do your own research. That was really confusing, wasn't it? Isn't that exactly what they're doing to us? As you look this way, there's a whole nother narrative going on this way. My name is Coach JB. I am the top health and mindset coach in the world. What you believe in your heart, you think in your mind will eventually become your words and become your reality. I repeat the same things over and over again because what you repeatedly do gets ingrained in your subconscious mind. What gets ingrained in your subconscious mind becomes an unconscious activity. Let me pause for just a moment and explain what I just said. What they repeatedly say or what you repeatedly see gets ingrained in your subconscious mind and it becomes an unconscious activity. That's why none of you are questioning what's happening with this stimulus check. That's why none of you are questioning what's happening with the stock market. That's why none of you are questioning as you look this way, there's a whole nother narrative going on this way. And did you know that Jerome Powell signaled that they're going to keep interest rates at a historical low? What does that mean for you? Now, you're not studying this stuff, so I'm here to bring you the information. So this is going to be boring. This is not going to be exciting, but I'm here to tell you, Warriors, the biggest shift in generational wealth is here right now. And 99% of the population is going to miss the biggest shift in generational wealth. Now, here's the thing, Warriors. People keep asking me, am I too late for the bull run? Am I too late to make money in crypto? This is not even about 2021, Warriors. This is not about 2021. You are in the biggest shift in generational wealth, and by 2030, your whole world is going to be completely different. And what we're investing in is, I'm not a financial advisor, this is not financial advice, we are investing in the new quantum financial system. Yes, we're in a huge bull run right now, and I'm going to share you that it just got signaled by Jerome Powell. But it's about setting yourself up for 2025. That's what I'm doing and teaching the Warriors. Yes, you may be buying higher price points right now and understanding how to get out of the game in 2021 to pull some profits, but it's about setting yourself up for 2025. The key is you need patience, you need persistence, and you need an exit strategy. Oh, you can see it right here. And some of you with OCD is probably stressing you guys out. But this is how much research I do consistently. And I have two bomb videos today, this being one of them. So let's jump right into it, Warriors. As you can see, I'll be presenting to my Warriors at 10 o'clock on our crypto call, my strict exit strategy and a couple hidden gems that I found out. There's a hint. Some of them are up here. Okay, so let's jump right into it, Warriors. Jerome Powell signals the biggest bull run in history. And as yesterday, after he made his announcement, you're going to see it. The stimulus checks are hitting. Crypto is exploding right now, Warriors. So 100 million stimulus checks start arriving today. And here's how to track yours. And I just want to show you that headline. So CNBC, all these stimulus checks are hitting. People are telling me they got their stimulus check. People are waking up like, gosh, people aren't even paying attention. Like, what is this? I've heard people say, what is this money in my account? That's how much people are not paying attention. But here's the thing, Warriors. They approve the stimulus checks, they're going to be hitting your account, and they're going to keep on coming. Here's why. The Cantillon effect. So Jerome Powell, I'm going to show you the video. I'm going to let you listen to his boring video, but I'm going to break it down for you guys. But you have to understand what the Cantillon effect is. Now let's actually understand what the 100 million stimulus checks hitting today. The Cantillon effect is basically, let's break this down just a second, understanding. So what happens is when money comes down from the top, it gets distributed to the higher up first, right? What are they doing with the money? Think about this for just a moment, Warriors. Think about this for just a moment. I'm just going to explain the Cantillon effect for you. You can look it up, okay? So we have tons of stimulus checks coming. The Cantillon effect, the concept of it is the big money gets printed. It goes to the upper people first. And what do they do with their money? They don't do what we're doing, what the 99% doing. They're doing what the uncommon 1% doing. They're taking that and they're investing that money, right? And then it slowly trickles down to you guys, okay? Once it gets to you, inflation, products, goods, and services have gone up in price. Think about this, Warriors. Think about this. Your gas has gone up almost $1.29 in some places. Some places $1.50. So you're making less money. Your middle-class job's at risk. Your gas costs more. And they're giving you a stimulus check. These are hints to tell you what's happening. Jerome Powell, by doing the low interest rate, signaled the biggest bull run in history. They're printing money into infinity. The smart money is taking their money, putting it into stores of values like crypto, gold, silver, as you run out to try to buy a tank of gas to get to a job where you're just over broke. Let me repeat that. The elites, the bigwigs, are buying, the uncommon 1% are buying assets with their money, with their stimulus check. They're buying crypto assets. They're pumping the stock market as you rush to the gas station to buy your gas. It's $1.29 more, to get to your job where you're just over broke. They're not doing what you're doing, warriors. So here's the thing. Why do I think Jerome Powell signaled the biggest bull run in history? They have stimulus checks coming out, okay? He just announced that we're going to stay at historical low interest rates. Now, what does that mean for you? I'm going to show you the video. I'm going to narrate it, and then I'm going to share with you what negative interest rates do and why the big money is moving towards stores of value, and you can do the exact same moves they're doing. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor.
And in cities and towns across the country. More people held on to their jobs, more businesses kept their doors open, and more incomes were saved as a result of these swift and forceful policy actions.
Okay, so that's what he's basically saying. They're just talking about the last quarter, right? The reason why is we're in what's called a zombie economy. They keep pumping. This is our third stimulus check, warriors. They're putting out more PPP money, right? More PPP loans for business. Businesses are literally held up by stimulus money. That is horrible for the economy. Japan went through this from 1980 to 1990. They went through a zombie economy. Basically, our whole America is propped up by stimulus money. So what happens when that dries up? Well, it's going to dry up when they're ready to move us into the new quantum financial system. Their bags are packed, and you're now going to rely on the government because you're used to checks coming in called universal basic income. They're basically moving us towards universal basic income. World Economic Forum says by 2030 you will own nothing. All the signs, figures, and wonders are showing you that we're heading towards a UBI, universal basic income. They're going to keep giving you stimulus checks, okay? And then I'm going to show you what negative interest rates are.
And while we welcome these positive developments, no one should be complacent. At the Fed, we will continue to provide the economy the support that it needs for as long as it takes.
That was important. Did you see how he said that? And they went, that's important things to look at, warriors. We will continue to provide as much support as long as it needs. You're going to have a bunch more stimulus checks coming, warrior.
Today, the FOMC kept interest rates near zero and maintained our sizable asset purchases. These measures, along with our strong guidance on interest rates and on our balance sheet, will ensure that monetary policy will continue to deliver powerful support to the economy until the recovery is complete.
Okay, so there it is. That's the signal of the biggest bull run in history. What that tells me, the uncommon 1%, is I need to start stacking up stores of value, stacking up my crypto assets, stacking up people who are into gold and silver. Get your gold and silver, warriors. They just signaled. Jerome Powell just signaled we're keeping interest rates super low. Your U.S. dollar is going to continue to deflate. Remember, every single fiat currency, every single government-issued currency has collapsed. China is crushing it. Last year, they crushed us in GDP. They are moving towards digital adoption very quickly, warriors. We are moving towards a deflating dollar or a collapsing dollar.
The path of the economy continues to depend significantly on the course of the virus and the measures undertaken to control its spread. Since January, the number of new cases, hospitalizations, and deaths has fallen, and ongoing vaccinations offer hope for a return to more normal conditions later this year. In the meantime, continued observance of social distancing measures and wearing masks will help us reach that goal as soon as possible. The economic recovery remains uneven and far from complete, and the path ahead remains uncertain. Following the moderation in the pace of the recovery that began toward the end of last year, indicators of economic activity and employment have turned up recently, although the sectors of the economy most adversely affected by the resurgence of the virus and by greater social distancing remain weak. Households.
So now that is going to be the middle class, warriors. He signaled to us, so we're coming back to a new economy. I've showed you that video a million times. The middle class is going to get wiped out. You're going to be used to getting stimulus checks. He's telling you right now. He's telling you, hey, we're going to keep putting stimulus checks out there as much as we need. Basically, they're printing to infinity. When they print money, it is not good for your economy, warriors. It is deflating your U.S. dollar. They're literally moving the car. We're in a Ferrari. They jumped out of it, and we're going full speed towards a tree. Okay, so now let's move into negative interest rates, all right? I'm going to try to shorten my videos a little bit so that I can keep your guys' attention, and I'm going to start to get more information in a shorter amount of time. So negative interest rates explained and how they could affect you. Okay, the U.S. economy is slipping into what could be a severe recession, and the Federal Reserve is taking unprecedented measures to help it survive the consequences of the C word. The Fed stepped in an emergency rate cut in March and injected $2.3 trillion into the economy through emergency incentives such as buying municipal bonds and lending money to small and mid-sized businesses that don't qualify for Small Business Administration emergency loans. It's even buying corporate ETFs. The measures show the Fed is doing whatever it takes to prop up the economy. Until now, it had never utilized its authority to purchase municipal bonds and ETFs. This is huge. But there has been heated debate over the controversial monetary policy tools that also the Fed's at the Fed's disposal. Negative interest rates. Okay, what are negative interest rates? You have to listen up, warriors. Interest rates are one of the main levers for the Federal Reserve uses to adjust monetary policy and maintain balances in the U.S. economy. The central banks adjust the federal funds rate to guide how individual banks and lenders determine their own rates. The Fed raises interest rates to help cushion the economy against inflation, okay, because higher rates make borrowing by consumers and businesses more expensive. It lowers interest rates when the country is facing a recession because it encourages borrowing and spending, which stimulate the economy. So what about negative interest rates? If central banks implement negative interest rates, that means interest rates will fall below zero. In theory, negative rates would boost the economy by encouraging consumers and banks to make more risk through borrowing and lending money. Negative interest rates fight deflation. In economy downturns, people typically hold on to their money and wait to see some sort of improvement before they ramp up spending again. As a result, deflation can become entrenched in the economy. People stop spending, demand declines, price for goods and services fall, and people wait for the lower prices before spending. It's a pretentious cycle that can be very hard to break. Okay, negative rates fight deflation by making it more costly to hold on to your money. Key. Negative interest rates fight deflation by making it more costly to hold on to your money. Ray Dalio, cash is trash. Incentivizing spending. Theoretically, negative interest rates would make it less appealing to keep cash in the bank. Instead of earning interest rates on saving, depository accounts could charge you for holding onto your money in the bank. Simultaneously, negative interest rates would make it more appealing to borrow money since it would push loan rates back to bottom lows. So I've been telling you guys this forever. Listen, so cash is trash. Savers are losers. If your money is sitting in the bank, they can deflate your money. So if you have $10,000 in the bank, it can be now $9,700, forcing you to put money into the economy. So every time you buy a loan, a $300,000 loan, it creates $300,000 in salaries. So they're going to keep interest rates on loans low. They're going to lower the value of your money. So you're going to go out and buy more stuff. And as you buy gas, it's more expensive. That's the only way they can keep this scheme going. So what are they doing? What are we doing? The uncommon 1%? We're moving into stores of value. So I'm taking my money and I'm putting it into something that appreciates, right? Like cryptocurrency. This is not financial advice, but that's what I teach my warriors to do. Okay, warriors, so this is the most precedented time in history. It's time for you to understand the game. It's time for you to stop thinking like a just over broke person. Okay, it's time for you to understand these key simple factors. The Cantillon effect, they got their money already. Now you're starting to get your stimulus money. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it, warriors? Are you going to spend it on an iPhone or a TV? Or are you going to start to learn how to make your money make money? So my name is Coach JV. I am the top Alpha Mindset coach in the world. I have a Warrior Academy down below. We now have over 900 warriors worldwide, 10 different countries. So what is the Warrior Academy? It's not financial advice, but what I do is I document my journey into the quantum financial system. I show my exact portfolio in cryptocurrency. We have a cryptocurrency call every single Thursday. Within our courses, we have beginner course for cryptocurrency. We have economics. We have subconscious mind programming around wealth. We have an crazy exit strategy that everybody should have so they don't get wrecked in the crypto space. But we're a community who's going to roll all the way through this bull run into the bear market, and we're going to learn how to make money in the bear market and build our bags for 2025 when the real wealth is going to come. We also have a Discord with over 700 warriors working together. It is not a perfect program, of course, but it's a program of people that come together to help each other in the quantum financial system. This stuff is confusing. You haven't learned about this stuff, so everything's down in the description down below. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an honest dude sharing my journey into the quantum financial system. As we always say, warriors, rise, let's go.